The planets of our solar system have fascinated man since the beginning of his childhood, so you've probably heard about the planet Mercury, right? This planet functions quite differently from our Earth, and why is that? You can find out here. Here are 10 unusual facts about Mercury. If you would like to leave Earth with us to travel to the farthest reaches of the cosmos, then show us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Simply Space, and look forward to the videos that will be waiting for you in the future. Let's begin the journey to the mysterious Mercury. Temperature. Mercury is the planet closest to the Sun. As such, it orbits the Sun faster than all other planets, which is why the Romans named it after their swift-footed messenger god. Because the planet is so close to the Sun, Mercury's surface temperature can reach 450 degrees Celsius, or 840 degrees Fahrenheit. However, since there is hardly a real atmosphere on this world in which heat can be trapped, temperatures can drop to minus 170 degrees Celsius, or minus 270 degrees Fahrenheit, at night, which corresponds to a temperature fluctuation of more than 600 degrees Celsius, or 1,100 degrees Fahrenheit, the largest in the solar system. Although Venus is at a greater distance from the Sun, it experiences higher temperatures. On Mercury's surface facing the Sun, temperatures can reach 450 degrees Celsius, while on the other side it can be as low as negative 170 degrees Celsius. This is due to the fact that the planet has no atmosphere to help regulate the temperature. Mercury has no moons. Why is that? Maybe you guessed the answer in the first case. Mercury is just too close to the Sun, and that's all there is to it. Any moon that Mercury could or wanted to capture would be in an unstable orbit because the Sun would pull it in at some point. The moon would either spiral away or orbit the Sun, or it would break out of a stable orbit around Mercury and hit the planet. A year on Mercury is only 88 days long. One solar day on Mercury lasts the equivalent of 176 Earth days, while the sidereal day, or the time for one revolution relative to a fixed point, lasts 59 Earth days. Over time, this has slowed down the rotation of the planet. Mercury also has the highest orbital eccentricity of all the planets at a distance of 46 to 70 million kilometers from the Sun. Size. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. As one of 5 planets visible to the naked eye, Mercury is only 4,879 kilometers above its equator compared to 12,742 kilometers for Earth. Mercury is therefore the smallest planet in the solar system. The smallest planet has a diameter of about 4,879 kilometers, or 3,030 miles, which is about the same size as the continental United States and only slightly larger than Earth's moon. It is smaller than both Saturn's moon Titan and Jupiter's moon Ganymede. Pluto used to be considered the smallest planet in the solar system, but it has been downgraded to a dwarf planet, leaving the distinction to Mercury. From the surface of Mercury, the Sun would appear more than 3 times as large as when viewed from the Earth, and the sunlight would be up to 7 times brighter. Despite its proximity to the Sun, Mercury is not the hottest planet in our solar system. This title belongs to the nearby Venus, thanks to its dense atmosphere. However, the smallest planet in our solar system is very present in our collective imagination. Dozens of science fiction authors have been inspired by Mercury, including Isaac Asimov, C.S. Lewis, Ray Bradbury, Arthur C. Clarke, and H.P. Lovecraft. TV and film authors have also discovered the planet as an ideal place for storytelling. In the animated television show Invader Zim, Mercury is transformed from the extinct Martians into the prototype of a giant spaceship, and in the 2007 film Sunshine, the spaceship Icarus II flies into orbit around Mercury to meet Icarus I. Exploration. Only 2 starships have ever visited Mercury. The exploration of Mercury plays a subordinate role for the world's space interests. It is the least explored inner planet. Since 2015, the Mariner 10 and Messenger missions are the only missions that have observed Mercury at close range. Messenger made 3 flybys before entering orbit around Mercury. A third mission to Mercury, Colombo, a joint mission of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, and the European Space Agency, will comprise 2 probes. Messenger and Colombo are designed to collect complementary data to help scientists understand many of the secrets discovered during the flybys of Mariner 10. Compared to other planets, Mercury is difficult to explore. The speed required to reach it is relatively high, and its proximity to the Sun makes it difficult to maneuver a spacecraft into a stable orbit around it. Messenger was the first probe to orbit Mercury. Craters. Mercury is the most cratered planet in the solar system. Unlike many other planets, which repair themselves through natural processes, the surface of Mercury is covered with craters. These are caused by numerous encounters with asteroids and comets. Most Mercury craters are named after famous writers and artists. Every single bulge that has a diameter of more than 250 kilometers is called a basin. The Caloris Basin is the largest impact crater on this planet. It has a diameter of approximately 1,550 kilometers. The impact crater was discovered by the probe Mariner 10 in 1974. Scientists assume that there is ice in the craters of Mercury. The north and south poles of the planet are cold and shady, which could allow them to retain water ice. Meteorites and comets may have brought ice to these areas, or water vapor from inside Mercury may have seeped out and frozen. Exosphere. Mercury has an exosphere. Mercury has the thinnest atmosphere of all planets in our solar system. The atmosphere of the planet is so thin that scientists have another name for it, an exosphere. So instead of an atmosphere, Mercury has only a thin exosphere, which consists of atoms that are blown away from the surface by the solar wind and hit by meteoroids. Mercury's exosphere consists mainly of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium. Mercury has only 38% of the Earth's gravity, which is too little to hold the atmosphere blown away by the solar wind. Surface shows a beautiful
while
picture
gases
of
escape
marble
into
pastel
space,
shades
at the
between
same
yellow
time,
ochre,
they are
beige,
constantly
and
replenished
replenished by the same solar wind.
In the middle,
there is a
radioactive
striking
decay
orange
and
red
dust
spot
spot.
caused by micrometeorites.
Whoever looks at Jupiter must be
the
aware
Moon and
that
other
he does not
bodies in
see
the
a
solar
solid
system
surface.
also have exospheres.
We only
making
see
them
the
possibly
upper
the
layers
most
of
common
gas and
type of
cloud,
atmosphere
which
in the
seem like
solar
a solid
system,
surface.
according to NASA scientists.
So, it seems that the red
Core
spot is not a mountain
Mercury
range,
has a molten
sea,
core
or any other material
in recent
formation,
years,
but a
NASA
storm.
scientists have come to
With the
believe
help
that
of Juno,
Mercury's solid
experts
iron
were
core
able to
may
calculate
indeed have
that
melted.
this
Storm in Jupiter's atmosphere
Normally,
is at
the
least
core of smaller
150
planets
years
cools down
old,
quickly,
maybe even
but
more
after
than
extensive
300 years
research,
old. The results did not match
Inside
the
the
results
patch,
expected
winds
from
are
a solid
raging at
core.
speeds of an incredible
The
700
scientists now
kilometers
assume
per
that the
hour.
core contains a lighter
Here,
element,
storms
such
are
as
events
sulfur,
of a few
which would
hours
lower the
and very
melting
rarely
temperature
reach
of maximum
maximum
speeds of 250
It is
kilometers
estimated
per
that
hour,
Mercury's
or a
core
little
makes
more.
up 42%
On
of its
Earth,
volume,
strong
while
storms
the Earth's core
require air
makes up
currents and
17%.
temperature gradients over oceans to
Density.
develop. Mercury
Since there are
is
no
the second
comparable
most
waters
dense
in
planet.
Jupiter, storms must
When it
occur
comes to
differently
determining
there.
the surface gravity
The
of a planet,
low-pressure system
density
that
plays
created
a
the red
significant
spot
role
must
and
have
is
been many
important for
times
us to
larger than
understand
our
how
Earth.
planets form. Moons.
Even though the planet
The
is
mysterious
small,
Mercury has a
Jupiter.
high density.
Jupiter has
Each
66
cubic centimeter
officially
has a
confirmed
density of
moons.
5.4 grams.
The largest and best known
This
of
is
these
largely
are Io,
due to the
Europa,
fact that Mercury is
Ganymede,
composed
and
mainly
Callisto.
of heavy metals and rock.
However, experts
Only
suspect
the
that
Earth
the
has a
gas
higher
giant has
density.
around 200 moons and
Mercury is
satellite-like
named after the
formations
Roman
orbiting
messenger
around
god.
it.
The
It is
first
not
and
known
largest
who
moons
discovered
were
Mercury,
discovered and
but it is
documented
known
in
what its name
1975
means.
by the pioneer 10
Mercury,
space probe,
or in Latin Mercurius,
researchers
is
have
the Roman
recently
religion
become
god of
particularly
shopkeepers
interested
and
in
traders,
Ganymede,
of travelers and carriers
with a diameter
of
of
goods, as well as thieves and
5,262 kilometers.
It is commonly
the
identified
largest moon
with
in
the
the
Greek
solar
Hermes,
system
the
and even
light-footed
larger than the
messenger
planet
of the
Mercury.
gods.
But that's
Also
not
interesting,
Mercury is sometimes
researchers believe
depicted
that
as a
Ganymede
purse,
has large
symbolic of its
deposits of
business
salt
functions.
water.
The
Artists,
problem is that
like
no
the
one
followers
has yet
of the
discovered
Roman
or
religion
seen
themselves,
themselves freely took up the
So
attributes
far,
of Hermes
everything
and
is
also
based on
depicted
mathematical
Mercury with
assumption.
winged sandals or a wing
If
cap
this suspicion
and with a
were
staff.
confirmed, Ganymede would
Imagine
be a
a
safe
world
candidate
where the
for
sun rises are
extraterrestrial
2
life
years
within
apart,
our
and
solar
the difference
system.
between day and night
The fact
temperatures
that
is more than
Ganymede is the
600
only moon
degrees
with a
Celsius.
distinct magnetic field and a
This
thin
world is
atmosphere
Mercury,
further fuels
the planet
hope of the
closest to the
researchers.
sun and perhaps the
In order to
strangest.
investigate the exact
The
composition
Mercury
of the
year,
moon,
the
a
time it
space
takes to
probe would
orbit
have to
the
be
sun,
constructed that
measures,
could move
as we now
closer
know,
and even
88
land on
Earth
Ganymede.
days.
If
A
you too would
lethargic
like
spin
to
around its axis makes
take a
the full
look now
day-night
and see the
cycle
father
twice
of the
as long.
gods with your own eyes,
What do you
it is
think
quite
of this
simple.
planet?
Jupiter
Do you find
is the
it
third
special?
brightest object in the